So back to this video. This next pair is the Jordan Metamorph Utility. So if you're familiar with the utilities, came out on the Jordan 34s. I believe it's a 34. Yeah, 34 or 35. One of those Jordan silhouettes. So they came out with the visible utility, the Jordan 34, the Travis Scott 34s, bunch of different Jordans. And then if you notice those shoes on the bottom, they had a self auto lace lock on the bottom where you could auto lace lock the shoe. So that's where this version comes from, the utility. Just being that they made the shoe look like a structure of different parts of to use to put a shoe and this utility look. So you have your Wings logo on the tongue, without any marks or logos or writing. It's just the tongue out, it's just the shadow of the tongue. You have this cross here where the shoelaces separate. Also, you have this netting throughout this inside panel. Throughout the whole shoe, you have this like nylon netting with your swoosh logo, Jumpman logo, Jordan logo, and then you have this soft inner lining for your ankle with leather throughout the shoe for support, and then you have this gum bottom from like a thicker I want to say like a thicker grip, a more durable grip, like more like outdoors. So if you could do research on this shoe, this is the Air Jordan, or it's a Jordan Metamorph Utility 1. So if you're a 1 collector, these are a good pair to pick up, the Jordan 1s. Also, this shoe comes from a flagship. So if you're not familiar with the flagship, it's a Jordan store. I believe there's one out in LA. There's a couple more out across the world for his flagship stores, his Jordan stores. So this is a shoe related to flagship, the Jordan 1. So there you have it, Jordan Metamorph Utility 1 flagship in a white and red Chicago colorway. It's a pretty dope shoe. Got these at an outlet, Nike outlet. I think I paid like $60. So this next shoe is a very popular shoe. Jordan played in silhouettes or colorways of this shoe. Not particularly in this shoe, but this shoe is the Air Jordan 13 Retro Lucky Green in a green apple colorway. So you have your Jordan 13 with hits of 3M on the lining, on all white. It's almost like a version of the cherries or the retro, I believe the He Got Games version colorway kind of. So you have the green throughout it. Different, a lot of differences between the white pair, the red pair. This is just the green colorway, green version colorway, with hits of a little flash, and then you got your apple green throughout the shoe. So I picked these up. The release date, size 10.5 was the only size they had in my size. They didn't have the 11s, but I had to pick these up. So that's a fit for me, 10.5 fits. So you have green Jordan, green here, green there. Everything else is green. that would be usually be red, except for the white 3M. I don't think the red pair has a 3M. And basically that's the Jordan 13 Lucky Green. This next pair, pretty hype, pretty popular pair. I don't know how hard it is to get these. I really don't know. I'm not too sure it's that hard, but there's still pairs, a lot of pairs probably out there on the market. But I got mine firsthand. The Supreme 14 Retro Jordans. So if you don't know, Supreme is a clothing company, skateboarding company, based in New York. That became very popular and hyped throughout the years of their success. So they basically did a collaboration with Jordan brand or Air Jordan Nike brand, and they came out with the excellent shoe with silver studs from Jordan's younger career days in his clothing he wore. So you have this studded pattern from his flight jackets he had customized. You have the Ferrari logo here with the Supreme. You have the Supreme on the back, Supreme on the tongue, and basically the Jordan 14. And I believe this is the Jordan 14. I want to say I can't say it's the Ferrari colorway, but it's it's named after something that this retro colorway comes from, the black and white colorway. Oh, I believe it's the black toe colorway, except for the black is not on the toe of this colorway, so they kind of did like a Chicago colorway sort of for it. So there you have that, the Supreme 14 Jordan collaboration. Pretty dope shoe, very hype, very exclusive and rare. So this next pair is pretty rare, pretty hard to seek out. I mean, I've seen different versions of these in the last week. I haven't seen like really anybody wearing them. I've just seen them for sale at consignments and boutique stores. But if you're familiar with this, it's called a what the pattern or silhouette. So it's a Jordan 5 what the. I got these through a consignment sneaker shop. Kind of did my research, I entered raffles, didn't get lucky in those. I was really trying to pick these up off Nike, but that was like no hope, being that I didn't know the drop date, and eventually they're gonna sell out through the Nike bot apps or the Nike raffles or any store raffles. So my second choice was not even to get these. Then I stumbled across them at a sneaker store. Kind of took a chance when I bought them. Then did my research and realized they were authentic. So this is 100% on point, authentic. So the history behind this shoe is it really didn't release in a lot of stores. It's pretty exclusive. Nike was supposedly releasing it. There was really no news on it. And then I kind of did research, and the original person that had the info on these was an Instagrammer, and through his Instagram I kind of checked out what he was talking about the shoe and what other people were saying, and on foot reviews of pictures of people having them. a lot of the shoes were different compared to everybody's pairs, but I had to do my own sneaker. How do you say? Kind of put my own game into it and came up and got a hold of a pair. So there you have them. The fives. So you have different silhouettes of the fives. You have the green beans, the Raging Bulls, the Bel Airs, the Shanghais, the Tokyos, all combined into these shoes. The olives, and basically the fives there. You have so there's the collection.